Wegmans is very recent and new and fresh, you know?
Oh, so it
So,
might take even more than its fair share, you're saying.
yeah, I'm just a little grocery store slut, so.
Can we start the podcast with Bob saying that?
I'm just a little grocery store slut. All right. Well, welcome to the Two Socks podcast. My name is Emily.
And I'm Chris.
And we're here at week 3. It's almost been a full month of us talking every Thursday.
Yep. Well, hey, don't tell them what day we record, Emily.
Talking every time we feel like talking.
Talking occasionally as friends.
Yeah, because we don't talk otherwise.
We actually don't.
No, we
Or
off together this weekend, Chris.
that's true. Yeah, we had a nice little outing. I didn't think you were gonna make it out.
Oh, I made it. I
You
committed.
did.
I made the hour drive. I threw some discs. I got a nice plus 27. Overall, good day.
That's okay. I still can't believe my feet actually didn't freeze when I slipped into the ice and just got all wet. That was such a lot.
Can you tell the story of that? I've been curious about that for a while.
Oh yeah, so Emily and I, I won't group Emily in with me. I was having a horrid round. I really managed to do a lot of very dumb things, and Kenny was having a ball. He I think really enjoyed watching my pain, which like I don't blame him. It was pretty miserable and borderline comical. But so we get to this hole where there's usually like a good standing body of water kind of down to the left. And I thought I was going to go over it because it was all frozen. And I was like, oh, worst case, it'll like, jump on the ice or whatever. And I land, pretty much on the far side of it. So I was like, I'll just walk across it. Emily was kind of already walking on it a little bit. And I was like, it's probably fine. It seems pretty frozen. It's like 1 to 2 feet deep. So I get probably 3/4 of the way across and there's like a log in my path. And just as I go to step over the log, both of my feet just crack through the ice. And I'm like, ooh, this is very wet. And yeah, it was not that warm.
Yeah, and we were only on hole 9, so we still had another half of the whole, whatever you want to call it, the game, the round, the match
round, yes.
to go. And we were like, do you want to just stop or like go find something in your car? He's like, no, I'll just let you know when my feet go numb. And we're like, okay. Never complained once. I was amazed.
Thank you. Yeah, I was going to say, I really enjoyed, well, first of all, props to Kenny. He was like, I think I have things if you actually want to change or whatever. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to ask you to do that or whatever. I thought I'd be okay. And honestly, I was pretty okay. Emily, the fact that you were like recording it on Snapchat and we just hear my scream in the background, I'm like, ah!
Yeah, the video is saved. If anyone needs evidence, I can easily message it to you. Very easily.
Easily.
Yes.
Yeah, I also liked that you were like, do you have stuff in your car? Like, do you want to go change? I was like, do other people bring like extra shoes and socks? Like, was that I mean, I guess I should. Maybe I'll start to do that, but I never would have thought to.
I don't understand the appeal of doing a disc golf course in like a foot of snow. I guess like I'm intrigued by it. Do you wear like snow boots or?
I just wore my hiking boots and my feet were freezing. So.
And I actually wore like 6-year-old tennis shoes that, to their credit, are very durable. But yeah, they don't do a whole lot for keeping moisture out. So honestly, it wasn't bad had I not fallen in the water. But yeah, I don't know. They're all right. I would say the main like reason to do it though, Alex, is I think it's like mostly just a social outlet. Like it's hard to be competitive in those conditions, and it's more just about like getting out to see people, over the winter.
Yeah, I just wanted to get outside and talk to people, really. So that was my main motivation for going. Now that we've talked about disc golf a lot.
I was going to say, is it time to bring in our guest who also likes to play disc golf?
It is, I think. And you guys all know him. You love him. His name is Bobby Yu. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what the music is.
Hi,
Hey,
I'm Bobby.
Hey,
How
Bob.
you doing? Yeah, well, long-time listener, first-time attendee. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, Bob.
Happy to have you. So, Bobby, word on the street is that you are quite the cook.
I do enjoy cooking, but I don't like to say that I am a cook. I just kind of do it as a hobby, and I just enjoy it a lot. But yeah, no, I mean, I haven't been able to do it that much in the last couple months, which I'm a little upset about. But I do have something that has been kind of encapsulating my attention lately. If I can bring it up here right now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Let's hear
someone
it.
I work with who used to be like a chef, he I was just having a conversation with him, and he mentioned this book that he used or read called The Flavor Matrix. So I'm just gonna do a little Flavor Matrix plug right there. But it was like super interesting. Like it's about like the chemical structures of ingredients and flavors and how like unlikely ingredients pair with each other and how they can do that. And it's just like has a little quick introduction, and then it has like a bunch of recipes with like really unique recipes, which I'm really excited to get into.
Oh, that sounds
Does
awesome.
Yeah.
does like
Yeah.
pineapple and pizza count in this
I
matrix?
I don't, I'm actually a little upset that they didn't mention that in the introduction, but I don't know. There's so many recipes in here. I'll let you know if that comes up. But yeah, no
Okay.
pineapple on pizza.
Because I feel
Yeah.
like that is one of the most controversial topics that I've personally encountered in the last couple years. And
I don't personally get.
yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I think there's enough people who like it that it's not weird anymore. It's like pretty mainstream. But if you don't like
I
it, I feel like that's
Yeah,
fine too.
I always thought it was mainstream. I like as a kid, I remember getting pineapple pizza or Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that there is like the name Hawaiian and people know that that means pineapple on the pizza, it's like, well, how weird could it really be? Like, there's already a different
Yeah,
word for
it's
it.
decided to make a controversy out of it.
I don't like the ham on it. I'd prefer just like bacon or honestly just no meat and pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not a ham person.
I believe I've had like pineapple and peppers, and like the sweet with the spice is like, ooh, I like that. Like a kind of like
Ooh.
a hotter pepper.
Yeah.
You
And
like a jalapeno?
the book actually
Yeah.
has like a pretty cool chart on like flavors that counter each other and flavors that complement each other. So it's really cool, and it's always been something that I have been wanting to work on is like knowing what flavors and ingredients to pair. So I'm really excited to start getting into it. I literally made one thing out of it though today, so it's cool.
What'd you make?
I made a garlic honey and mustard like marinade.
Ooh.
It's super simple. It's just literally just honey, mustard powder, crushed garlic, and red pepper flakes, and let it marinate for like 3 to 5 days. I'm really excited to use it.
I don't know if I could wait that long.
I know. I mean, I tasted it the second I mixed it.
Immediately.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm right there with you.
So is it marinating on its own, or is there like chicken or something in it?
It's just marinating on its own. So
Okay.
I think the honey is just kind of absorbing all the garlic and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
excited.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and there's just like so many like interesting recipes in here. Like I'm looking at one that says spicy fish sauce peanut brittle.
Ooh.
Right?
Interesting.
It like doesn't sound like it would be good, but like apparently you're supposed to put it on salads and like use it as a topping for meats and vegetables. But I mean, Emily, you're a pretty avid cooker as well. Tell me about your culinary adventures.
I wouldn't either define myself as a chef. I mean, I know we send each other the snaps, Bob, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like what have I been cooking lately? This has been a lazy week, so not much has gone into it. But I've been just trying to make more like vegetarian things. So I've done like a lot of crispy tofu. That's always really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I've made some like peanut sauce, like just like from peanut butter, soy sauce, like chili garlic, and I think honey or maple syrup as well, and that's really good. Just takes a lot of time to find a recipe and like to devote yourself to getting all the ingredients you need. So I'm more of like
Yeah.
I'll make something what I have on hand and try and make it good. And I'm sometimes successful and sometimes not. So
Nice. That's always good. Well,
yeah.
What about you, Chris? What's your culinary experience like?
I would say I'm pretty minimal. I make
Yeah.
a mean like peanut butter and jelly. Oh, I make a lot of
Ooh.
omelets. I do like eggs. I like to make an omelet. I normally grab 2 eggs, crack them, beat them, and throw some. Usually I throw Mrs. Dash in, but recently I've been switching to some black pepper. Um, I feel like that gives it more of a like traditional taste. Like that kind of egg is like what I feel like I think of when I think of like a taste of egg. And then I put it in like a smaller pan. Cook the one side, flip it over, put the sriracha and the cheese in,
Ooh,
and
good
yeah,
choices. Speaking of eggs,
yeah.
there is this documentary called Jiro Dreams of Sushi, which I highly recommend. It's about this guy who owns a sushi shop and he has like 3 Michelin stars. If you don't know what that is, it's like the ultimate rating system for a restaurant. Like having one is amazing, but having three is like you have to go to this place before you die. So it's like this guy who owns this restaurant, and in order to work there, I think it's like you spend years making this like one egg dish before you even touch any like actual like fish or sushi.
Oh
And
wow.
it like talks about how this guy, I think he said 8 years. I want to say 8 years he worked at that sushi shop and only made this one egg dish. And every day he would bring it to the guy who owns the restaurant. And then like every day he'll say, "Yep, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough." And then like the one day he did it, he said, "That's good enough." And the guy just like he said he like keeled over and bawled. And it was like,
That's awesome.
yeah,
But the thing about that is that so his restaurant has 3 stars. You said
yeah.
Chef Cousteau's restaurant in Ratatouille has 5 stars. So
Oh man.
That little mouse can
just
cook.
saying.
Wow. Yeah. Jiro's got nothing on him.
I was gonna ask, is this fella getting paid for the 8 years he was making this egg
Yeah,
dish?
yeah, he's getting paid.
I'm shocked that a business could support being like, one day we believe you might be able to make eggs good enough, but until then we'll pay you just to keep trying.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is like world renowned, and people come from all over the world, and I'm sure he's an absolute legend where he is. So if, and I'm sure that's a pretty grueling process to like even be considered to be hired.
I was gonna
Um,
say this sounds appealing now. Like I would try to make eggs indefinitely, I guess, because that could be interesting.
yeah, that could be you one day.
That could be me, Bob. We could be co-chefs, dude.
Oh, okay, okay. Actually, it's funny enough, he has 2 kids, and the one kid is supposed to be the successor, and the other kid made the same restaurant but like mirrored the restaurant and just like made it cheaper or something like that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say their names are Bob and Chris.
No, no, no.
Because that would have been a coincidence. Let
Yeah.
me tell you.
It was much deeper than that, Chris. Much deeper.
What is your guys' go-to dish? Like, if you were invited to a potluck dinner, I know Chris talked about his famous PB&J or omelet.
I might
Like,
be able to come up with something else.
Well, I did not to my own horn. I did win a chili cooking contest at work,
Ooh.
so booyah! But I
Did
did
you put?
steal the recipe from online, so
I was gonna ask, did you put brown sugar in it?
I did not put brown sugar in it.
See, I'm a
Mm.
big fan of chili with brown sugar. I don't even know what else is in it, but if there's brown sugar, I'm in.
Damn,
You,
I'll have to
you could
try
be
that next
feeding Chris like a PB&J with brown sugar. He's like, this is great chili. I think I would bring. So I used to be like just a quick Stouffer's mac and cheese, but now I think I would want to make it like a homemade mac and cheese because
Ooh,
it's always better.
that's on my list of things to make. Homemade mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's fun. I've made like a butternut squash mac and cheese too before, and that was pretty good. At least had
Nice.
some nutrients. But yeah,
Sounds
I think
great.
that would be my dish.
Chris, are you sticking with the PB and J's?
So I guess I could cut them up into like little like tea sandwiches, and then
Ooh.
that would look kind of fancy. We could put like toothpicks in them or something. But I was gonna say honestly, I think I'd bring dessert. My first thought, I hate to say that I'd like maybe just bitch out on it, but I feel like I'd bring a cookie cake that I probably bought at a store. If I was actually gonna make something, it might be brownies because they do sell like the basically just the batter, and you add like an egg and a little something, and you just gotta whisk it real good and keep an eye on it. Those usually turn out pretty good.
You can't go
So
wrong with dessert.
Yeah.
yeah,
You have
'cause
experience doing that too, though, don't you? You I seem to remember a Secret Santa type thing with the brownie and you.
I might have given some to Dealey. Yeah, he said they were pretty good. I think allegedly. So
I'm sure they were great.
I'll have to make you
I
some,
just wish
Bob.
I could get. Yeah, that's what I was fishing
I'll,
for.
I'll
Glad I
make
got
you.
that.
Yeah, I'll make you some brownies. You can make the mac and cheese or the marinade John, and
Mhm.
I'm in.
So what's some of like the worst food you guys have ever eaten?
I can't think of a food that I disliked.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, like I've thought of this before, and I thought of it recently, so I don't know.
I really don't like celery.
Oh man, I love celery.
Yeah,
Eh,
celery's chill. Like ants on a log, or like a good like spinach dip or something.
I mean, like if I have to, I'll eat it, but it's just like it's stringy. I don't like the texture. There's just
It's a
something
fun
about it.
snack. I don't know. It's fun. It's crunchy.
You burn calories while you chew it.
Yeah, and it's like stringy. You can like pull the strings out.
Eh.
Fun little game with your food.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think my least favorite thing to eat is like a bad cut of steak. Like I really don't like if it's like super chewy and I'm just kind of sitting there like trying to get it to like not be chewy and it's just not working out. I feel like
Mm.
that's probably the biggest like peeve I have with food.
I used to hate avocados.
What?
I'm sorry.
I don't believe you, Bob. I can
I
see you just loading up avocado toast now, dude.
yeah. I mean, I hated it, and I always tried it like every time I had the chance because I was like, maybe there's something wrong with me. Like, and then eventually I just started liking avocados. So
That's what I'm trying to do with tomatoes. They say if you eat it 13 times, you're gonna like it. So I'm just
thir
sticking with.
13 times. That's a very
Yep,
specific number.
it is. So once you get to
Just
14,
can't.
you're in.
I can't get over the fact that Chris said that steak is his least favorite.
Yeah.
No, but like not good steak. I'm not a big steak guy. I know this is sacrilegious. I will usually prefer a good burger to like a good steak. I'm like a condiments guy, and I feel like condiments go much better with burgers typically, and you're like allowed to dip a burger in some kind of condiment, whereas like you shouldn't do that with steak. People look at you kind of weird if you're like,
Right.
"Where's the sauce?"
Yeah.
But the time we went to Fogo de Chao, oh my god, their steak! I just kept asking for more of that fillet. I was like, just bring me that.
Yeah. I've been having a Jones in for going back for Fogo lately.
Never been.
Never
We'll have
been.
to Fogo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I actually have a fun little kind of game activity. If you guys are
Uh oh.
interested.
I like
Yeah,
games.
love a
Yeah.
good game.
Okay. All right. So it's time to play Top Jeff. We couldn't use the name Top Chef because it's trademarked, so we're calling it Top Jeff.
I like
Oh.
it.
All right, so we have 7 trivia multiple choice questions about cooking. And you can call it answer right after I finish the question.
Oh no.
Answers the most questions correctly will be crowned our top chef. Second place winner will be the sous chef, and the third place winner will be the server. So
Ooh, I'm a pretty good server.
yeah. So who's ready to play?
Ready?
Me.
Okay, love it.
Just Emily. Bob and I'll watch.
All right, question number 1. Which of these terms means to cook food in its own juices with a small amount of fat over low heat just until softened? Is it A, sweating, B, simmering, or C. Stewing?
Sweating.
Doing.
Sweating is correct.
No.
Yes.
First point.
Chris with no answer.
I knew it was sweating. I just didn't want to answer, guys.
Yeah, I knew it was
Mm.
sweating too. I just wanted to give you guys a real chance, you
A
know?
lead, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need your pity points, guys.
Good, because you're not getting any.
All right, question 2. What's the difference between a convection oven and a conventional oven?
Ooh.
Ooh.
A convection oven uses a fan. B. A convection oven lacks the broiler setting. And C. A convection oven uses radioactivity.
See?
Yeah, I want to go C.
Because I don't know if.
C is incorrect.
Oh, can I still guess that since they're both wrong?
Yeah? Go for it.
I'm gonna go with A.
A is correct.
Let's
Conve-
go!
Chris gets the point. All right, question number 3. What should
Alright.
you look for when buying fresh mussels? A. Mussels with widely open shells. B. Mussels that are light colored. Or C. Mussels with closed shells or shells that snap shut when tapped.
see?
C.
I think B.
B is correct, Bobby. Gets the
God.
point.
Wait, what'd you say was correct?
It is C. You got
Oh,
it.
thank God I
With
got
closed
one right.
shells or shells that snap shut when tapped. Which type of wood should you not use for smoking foods on an outdoor grill? Is it A. Softwoods, B. Hardwoods, or C. Fruitwoods?
C.
C
Uh,
is incorrect.
Ow.
I want to say A?
A. Softwoods. Final answer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, softwoods is correct. You got it.
Oh.
Bobby takes the lead.
Chris, what's your guess?
I'm gonna have to also guess A.
Wow.
'Cause for no actual reason.
All right, question number 5. Which of these is an 18th century word for flattening chicken for quick cooking? Is it A. Spatchcock, B. Anvil, or C. Pound deer?
I'm going to go spatchcock.
I'm going to go
Say that
anvil.
word. The answer is spatchcock.
Yeah.
Woo, Bobby.
Bobby pulls ahead. So right now, Chris has 1, Emily has 1, and Bobby has 3.
I could get ahead
Wow.
of
That
Emily. This could be big.
should be
Question 6. What salad dressing gets its name from a region that's popular among outdoors enthusiasts? Is it A. Ranch, B. Thousand Island, or C. Green Goddess?
C.
I have no idea.
I'm going to say
C.
Thousand Island.
I'm going to say ranch.
C. I heard first. Green Goddess is incorrect.
Oh, that's a sad face.
And B. Thousand Island is correct.
Wow.
No.
Suck it, Chris.
I like Thousand Island too.
Oh, yeah, it's tasty.
It's
But
just
that on
All right,
the
ketchup
this
and
is-
mayonnaise.
This is the last question. This is question number 7. A basic pesto sauce consists of basil, parmesan, olive oil, salt, and
pine nuts.
pepper. B. Tomato paste. Or C. Pine nuts.
It's pine nuts.
Yeah.
Did you say that before I read it?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. C is correct. Pine nuts.
Sorry, guys. I was going Jeopardy
Emily.
style with it.
How dare you?
Pulls up to Bobby, and you both are tied at 3. So here's the tiebreaker question. What is a mycophile? A. Wine connoisseur. B. An edible mushroom hunter. Or C. A person who loves wild game.
I'm going to go B.
I'm going to
Emily?
go wild game.
Okay. For all the marbles, winner and top Jeff is Bobby.
Yay! You want to know how I
Edible
guessed
mushroom
that?
winner.
You want to know how I guessed that?
Yeah.
I heard file, and I know a pedophile hunts little children. So I thought, what
That's so smart.
a hunter of mushrooms, you know?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
No, is that inappropriate? Just cut that. Just cut that.
I'm gonna have to file that one away.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Thanks.
All right, Bobby is our top Jeff. Emily is our sous chef, and Chris is our wonderful server. So nice job, everyone.
I think this is the result we expected.
This is wildly inaccurate. Just bummed I don't get to wear a cool chef hat.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to my like stress cooking and Overcooked.
Oh,
Ooh, we should play
that's a
that.
game I haven't played in a while.
But in that game, they just make me wash the dishes. So Steve always tells me to wash the dishes.
Very tough game to play drunk, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Bad.
I have a question for Bobby, actually.
Okay.
Who do you think you are?
Friendly neighborhood Bob.
All right, so we had Steve on the podcast.
Okay, I was gonna save this for yeah, I was gonna try to sneak this in the end, but obviously if you're gonna bring it up, Steve is just spouting
well-
straight up lies.
Steve said on the podcast 2 weeks ago that you think you are his best friend. So I've been waiting 2 full weeks, and that's 14 days to have you on the show to ask you. So
Yeah, you know, it's a little disconcerting that you guys would have such a liar on as your first guest, you know. It doesn't really show well for your first showing, but I mean, Steve is just a liar. He's a liar,
can you
and
tell your side of it then?
he considers me his best friend, and that's the truth. That is
Guys,
it.
we don't have to be hostile.
Not hostile, just speaking the truth. And if the truth is hostile to you, then Steve can go suck it.
Wow. All right. Well, you heard it here first. Suck it, Steve.
Yeah, suck it, Steve.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So Bob, what kind of
Yeah.
socks are you wearing? We gotta ask.
Oh, I will say I wasn't wearing any socks at the beginning of the podcast, and then
Are
I
you kidding?
remembered. No. So I very quickly put on some salmon colored socks.
Wow.
Salmon.
I would like to see those one
Okay.
day.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe one day if you're lucky. Play your cards right.
Okay. Well, that's great. I'm
What
not
about you
wearing socks
guys?
either. Oh my god.
What?
Who am I? You know
Terrible.
what's weird? I actually took my socks off during this, but
Oh my
something about
God.
them today just wasn't feeling right. Anyway,
What kind of socks were they?
they're like these. So you know, like the fuzzy socks that are like super soft and fuzzy.
Yeah, they're like the fuzzy soft ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the fuzzy ones.
hmm So I have some, but they're like ankle height, and to me, an ankle height fuzzy sock is just not right. Like it needs to go like mid calf to be comfy.
Hmm.
My ankles get cold.
Go
Huh.
on.
Tell me more.
That's why I just don't think it's right. You need higher socks if they're gonna be fuzzy.
I do need to get me some fuzzy socks. Do you recommend any? Ooh, can we do sock recommendations?
Oh,
Sock
yeah. I mean,
recommendations?
ooh, yeah, we can. I mean, I don't have a brand name, but any fuzzy sock on the market that's not ankle height, get it.
What? Any sock that's not ankle height?
Any.
Damn.
Well, fuzzy sock.
Right.
Any sock at all?
Oh boy.
I didn't think this would be that big of an issue.
Well, Chris, what about you? What are you wearing? What do you recommend?
What am I wearing, Bob?
Yeah. Everything. Tell me everything.
Okay, I'll give you all the details. No, so I am actually only wearing one sock at the moment.
What?
No, I was like, what would be so odd? But yeah, then I just have your standard white crew sock on the other foot. I typically just wear white or black crew socks, but I do have some wool socks, which I will say are great. But it's getting a little warm now, so
Gonna make a weird recommendation.
please.
I used to have underwear from MeUndies, and now they make socks, but I've never tried them on. But I am
The
interested
underwear?
Yeah, but they make socks now.
Wait, why'd you buy them but never try them on?
No. I bought the underwear. I wore the underwear.
Oh, okay.
They make socks. I've never worn
So
socks.
right. So how's the underwear though?
Underwear is fantastic. Well,
Okay. Sounds like
let's
we need
wait
to
till
try the
you let's
sock.
wait till you guys get a sponsorship before we start talking
True,
so
true,
great
true.
about them. You know.
MeUndies, if you're listening, reach out.
What kind of undies were they? Because aren't they usually like printed?
Yeah. Like you want to know what the print was on
Was it
them?
Yeah.
was it Steve on them?
Yeah, it was just Steve. Like I just got like 5 pairs of underwear with Steve's face on them.
Oh, that would be nice.
It would be
I
nice.
don't know why I said that. That was weird.
Emily, whatever you're into, I'm sure they sell them for girls too.
I don't need them. I don't need them. That's all. I'm gonna say.
Custom underwear from MeUndies. That'd be cool.
No,
Well, I had
those I'll
poked.
take, just not with Steve's face on it.
Well, no, I think I'm only gonna get them with Steve's face on them.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching. That's all for the Two Socks podcast this week. We're Chris and Emily and Bob, and we'll see you later.
See
Do you
ya.
guys want to say
Bye.
anything? Okay, bye.